the race for Oklahoma governor. 9 Republicans vying to represent their party on the November ticket. Each of them needs more than half of the votes in order to claim that spot outright tonight. Otherwise, the top 2 finishers would go toe-to-toe in a runoff election later in August. Governor Kevin Stitt has reached his term limit, so he's out. He's not on the ballot this year. Next January, someone else will be sworn in as governor at the state capitol.
And that is where we find our KOCO's Jason Berger joining us live, starting our live team coverage. Jason, it is a crowded field, especially for the GOP.
Guys, that's right. 15 total candidates, which will be significantly cut down by the end of tonight. 9 total Republicans are also running. Now, we'll likely have 2 left at the end of the night. Mike Mazzei has President Trump's endorsement. He's seen as the frontrunner since that announcement came down a few weeks ago. He'll be watching results in Bixby, but he would need about 50% to get the party's nomination outright tonight. It's likely we'll have a runoff. Attorney General Gentner Drummond has been in the top 2 in most polls. He'll watch from Tulsa. Some of the other contenders, Chip Keating, whose watch party is here in OKC, he's running heavily on public safety and law and order issues. His campaign focuses on supporting law enforcement. Charles McCall's watch party is down in Norman. His campaign has focused heavily on conservative cultural issues and the America First agenda and conservative social values as well. Jake Merrick's watch party is in Tuttle. He has run as a grassroots outsider candidate. Now, keep in mind, there are 3 Democrats in this race. State Representative Cindy Munson and former State Senator Connie Johnson are the leaders on that side. Then, whoever wins the primaries will have 3 independent challengers by the time the November election rolls around. We will be watching the data come in tonight and bring you the latest. At the Capitol, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.
All right, Jason, thank you. And the state question to raise minimum wage here in Oklahoma has certainly captured the state's attention this election cycle.
Let's check in with KOCO's Olivia Hickey. She has been following SQ 832 for weeks. Olivia, you've done a number of stories on this, and today's the big day.
That's right, guys. Today is the big day. Right now, we're at Superfly, where Raise the Wage OK is hosting a watch party. As for the OK State Chamber, they are having their own live coverage on okdecides.com. Of course, we'll have a link for that for you on our website. But like you said, Evan, for weeks, both sides have been sharing their tales, sharing their experiences, sharing why they think this should or should not pass. But at the end of the day, it's up to the voters on how this plays out.
The people of Oklahoma that's asking for this change, they collected over 180,000 signatures to put this on the ballot.
Employers are paying much higher than that in order to get the talent they need, that reliable talent.
State Question 832, if passed, would raise the minimum wage gradually until 2029 when it reaches $15 an hour. After that, it would continue to rise based on federal inflation numbers. The minimum wage right now sits at $7.25, and it's been there since 2009. Just under 2% of Oklahoma's workforce is making this pay, according to state numbers. All registered voters can make their voice heard on this one. A simple majority is what's needed to pass, and the polls close tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll be here all night bringing you the results. Guys, back to you.
Olivia, thanks so much. We are, of course, tracking several other key races tonight, including the primaries for Attorney General and State Superintendent. We will also see who has a chance to be Oklahoma's next U.S. and state lawmakers. Those races coming up a little bit later in our show. You still have time to vote, plenty of time, in fact. Polls close at 7 o'clock tonight. As long as you are in line by 7, you will be allowed to cast a ballot. So stay with us right here at KOCO 5 News, not just here on air as we track the latest developments in the races, but we'll also have more online as well. Plus, we're going to be here 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and we'll have the full results for you tonight on the news at 10.
And as Evan mentioned, you can follow along at KOCO.com, our free KOCO app as well. That is where you will find your voter guide as you perhaps need to make any last-minute decisions before you head out to your polling place.